Hi, I'm Merrick D'Amato,
And I'm Classic Gamer.
and welcome back to a brand new Narwhal and Classics Let's Play. We did
It's
Beneath the
been a
Steel
while.
Sky in September of 2024.
Yep.
That's when that came out, and now we're doing the sequel, which is probably the longest time between a game and its sequel in release, because the game was what, 1996, 1995?
It was before Broken Sword.
And this was
It
like
was
2019, I think this came out.
it was their second game. Lure of the Temperance was their first game, Beneath the Steel Sky was their second, and Broken Sword was their third
And Broken
game.
Sword's the one that they went and rolled with, because
Yeah. Yeah.
this came out in 2019. I
I
bel
have played a little bit of this when it first came out. I bought the
I
collector's
have
edition on.
never touched it. I'm excited to see what it's like.
I only played like the first 30 minutes. I got to like outside the city, and then stopped because I got stuck.
One thing I think I forgot to mention on our original Let's Play of the first one, um, the the cutscenes at the beginning and end, those comic ones,
Mm.
they are drawn by Dave Gibbons, who comic fans may know as the artist of on Alan Moore's classic Watchmen.
I think I remember you saying
I
about
told
that.
you that in the.
I'd already decided it was going to be my last night in Max's village. I was sorry to be leaving, but I was restless again.
Yeah, this is a downgrade in art style.
The day grows dark, and demons stalk the gap by night.
Harsh, old woman, stop your superstitious nonsense. Besides, this is the best time of day for fishing, eh, Milo?
Yes, Dad. Look, Foster! I use these broken sensors to make a fish alarm. It detects the fish before it bites.
Nice work, Milo.
Milo was just like me as a boy, and the tech skills I'd taught him would help the village after I left.
Do you really have to go, Foster? How can we ever pay you back for all you've done?
It's been my pleasure, Max. One of Anita's pies will be payment enough.
I owed the Gap folks so much. My first tribe fostered me when I was orphaned all those years ago. They taught me how to recycle tech scavenged from city dumps. Soon, I even built myself a playmate.
I'm your friend. Call me Joey.
Joey and I were always together. As I grew, I upgraded him. He became the best friend I ever had. But then,
Foster! Foster, wake up! The sensors detect a fish.
Okay.
It's a big one.
Big fish. Oh no, not again.
it was no fish.
Max, keep back!
Milo!
Dad! What are they?
Max! Drop him, you...
Dad! Foster!
Now,
Help me!
isn't Joey in charge of
Help
the
me!
city now? Why is he doing this?
Yes.
Milo had gone.
I suppose we'll find
The
out.
machine, too. But its riders had left something behind.
A
Max?
finger.
Milo? What's happened, Foster? Where's my son? Max? Max? Oh, no! I told them! I told them there were demons stalking the dark!
The stalker that attacked us was a machine, not a demon.
Please, Foster, I don't understand. What happened?
I told Anita everything I could, though I knew very little. Max was barely
Ooh,
conscious.
I like the new coat.
I could only hope that with Anita's loving care, he would recover. As for me, I had to follow Milo and his captors immediately.
I'll bring Milo home, Anita. I promise.
Thank you, Foster. I know you will.
Dawn was breaking as I left the village. The featureless wastes of the Gap stretched away from me.
The art style reminds me
Night
of Serpent's
followed
Curse.
Day, then day dawned once more.
Yeah.
Time lost meaning as the tracks beckoned me ever forward. Determination had long replaced sadness. Whatever it took, I would find Milo. The tracks were barely visible now, blurred by the wind. But I was sure I'd reach their destination soon. Then I saw the thing I feared the most approaching. Sandstorm. I battled forward, but now could only guess that my direction was correct. I decided to save my energy and sank into an exhausted sleep. Maybe the old woman was right. Maybe demons did stalk the Gap. For as it shrieked and thundered around me, the storm brought back my nightmare once more. Union City security was attacking. As my tribe screamed in terror,
Okay,
I
game.
salvaged Joey's motherboard.
This is cool, but
Taken
when can we
captive,
play?
I couldn't save my village. But I survived when the security copter crashed, entering Union City. On the run, I soon got Joey working. Upgraded yet again, he helped me overthrow the evil that ran the city. As I left, I told him to make the citizens happy. Union City was no place for me. I wanted to be where I could do most good, helping the scattered people of the Gap. I woke to find the storm had passed. But not without finishing its cruel work. The tracks were gone. I was lost, and so, I feared, was Milo. Then, I heard them. Gang birds. Scavengers. And in this wasteland, that meant only one thing. People.
There we go.
Ooh, 3D. We didn't get to see much of the Gap last game. I hope a lot of this game is in the Gap.
Despair turned to hope. I was sure that if I could find where the stalker had gone, I would find Milo. Then, in the distance, I saw a girl crouching over a body.
Okay, we can sprint. Cool. This seems like a controller will suit it
The
better.
girl was holding a device to the lifeless hand. Hey, excuse me.
Hey, Jesus.
Who the hell are you?
I'm searching for a vehicle that...
Ah, no! Damn birds!
Gang birds.
I just... Whatever that device was, the bird had it now.
The purple gang bird. Body, gang. Enter your screen, move the reticule towards. Examine.
Gang birds were eyeing up the corpse hungrily.
Alrighty.
A corpse lay propped against a rock. There were few things that would scare gangs, and a crowbar was not one of them. I would need to find another solution.
Hit gang bird with crowbar.
I needed to check out that body. It was the only clue I had.
That's pretty funny. It can go well with pipe.
I needed to check out that body. It was the only clue I had.
Well, we gotta get rid of the gangs.
I can't remember how you do this.
Inventory. Android finger. No. Pie? -1 pie. I do like the new brown coat, though. It's cool.
The girl had been doing something to the guy's hand. I wondered what. He'd clearly been dead for days. The logo. I'd seen it before. On the androids that had taken Milo. The girl was my only lead. I had to follow her. Union City. I was back.
Use the pause menu to... Oh, okay.
Over the years, I'd heard rumors of how the city had thrived since I'd left Joey in charge. I was finally going to see for myself.
Welcome.
Oh yeah, it's thriving all right. This is where I got to and where I stopped.
Halt!
Welcome, unregistered Gaplander.
Well, hi. And you are?
Community Welfare Droid 2CU at your service. To commence your Union City registration, please make your way to the immigration terminal.
That's okay, I'm not here to register. I'm looking for...
If you're looking for the immigration terminal, it's right over there. Thank you.
I'm looking for a vehicle that maybe came this way.
A vehicle? Well, this is a freight entrance. So, you're in the right place.
Right. I need to find a boy called Milo. He was...
What you need to find is the immigration terminal. It's right over there.
Can you help me find a missing kid?
You want to file a missing persons report? Go register.
I've never seen a droid...
I love the way it closed its eye there.
And a Gaplander like you.
I bet.
I like how sassy this robot is.
I tell Gaplanders like you to visit the immigration terminal and register.
Let me know how that goes. So how
A
do I
robot with
register?
sarcasm.
Easy. Just go
Well,
to the
Joey was that
immigration
already.
terminal and you'll get a U-chip for your temporary ID. The correct route is indicated by these signs.
Sounds easy.
It is. Without it, you won't be able to interact with any of the Minos devices in this area.
How do I get to immigration?
The terminal is at the wall end of the garden. The correct route is indicated by these signs. Soon as you've registered, you can access the Minos devices.
What exactly is a U-chip?
Don't they teach you Gaplanders anything? A U-chip stores your ID and personal data in a micro-implant. The immigration terminal is easy to find. What's keeping you? The correct route is indicated by these signs.
What's this Minos you mentioned?
Minos is the interconnected computer system that is everywhere and controls everything.
Everything? That sounds very similar to Link.
For the convenience of all citizens. And, word to the wise, no U-chip, no access to the Minos devices. Not even the vending machines. So go register.
I'll I'll be going now.
Pleasure.
I am not surprised that Joey made even more sarcastic-ass robots.
The gangs look mean and ugly. These were tough desert birds, waving a crowbar around. in your
The
face.
way the robot appeared there on your screen, but they didn't say anything, I thought it was going to tell you off.
Like, please do not hit the gangs. Please do not hit the gangs. Only you can only hit gangs if you have a U-chip, so go register.
A sandpit in the desert. The irony sure wasn't lost on me.
That sounded very Al Capone.
A sturdy chain tethered the roundabout to the ground. Hey, kid.
Hey, weird guy.
My name's not Weird Guy.
I'm Pixel. It's easy to remember because it rhymes with pickle.
So it does. I'm Foster.
I'll remember that easy because your name rhymes with fossil and you're old.
Thanks, kid.
Use crowbar with kid.
What's your story?
Why should I not have
Well,
expected
I'm
that?
8 years old and my birthday is in only 64 days.
Oh, happy birthday, you little
And I
beggar.
can even lift my sister. And she's super fat.
Very comprehensive.
Yep.
And you're a midget.
With today?
Well, no, he's a child.
He's still a midget.
But he is a Muppet.
The roundabout is stuck.
I know. It's a sit about. Can you fix it?
Probably.
I can take a look, but no guarantees. Did a vehicle come through here recently?
Maybe. How recently is recently?
Like 2 nights ago?
Oh, then definitely no. But wait, 2 nights ago? My brother, Voxel, he saw this giant monster.
What kind of monster?
Like a totally huge, but not real one.
Huge, but not real?
I mean, Voxel says it's totally huge, and Ember says it's not real.
Well, which is it?
I don't know what to believe.
So, Pixel and Voxel. Charming.
What's this about a giant monster?
Right, so my brother Voxel, like 2 nights ago, it was night time, right? And we had been playing this massive game of buzzsaws and dynamos, so I was like, wah! But, where was I?
The giant monster.
Oh yeah, right. So, later that night, he wakes me up screaming about how he saw a giant monster.
Is that the entire story, kid?
And?
That's the end of my story. Don't tell Ember I told you.
Who's Voxel?
My brother, remember?
Can I talk to him?
I guess, but he's not as friendly or helpful as me.
Well,
The
you're
question
friendly,
is,
but not so
will
helpful.
he talk to you? He's been hiding for like 2 days now. Won't speak to nobody but me.
Can you tell me where to find him? Maybe he'll talk to me.
Nuh-uh. You gotta earn that information. I don't know if I can trust you right now.
How about I hit you with the crowbar? Will that convince
A
you?
boy about your age named Milo, who may have come through here.
You're asking the right guy. I remember every face that's come through here since I was a little kid.
You are a
You
little
are a
kid.
little kid.
Like, at least 12? How recently are we talking?
Sometime over the past couple of nights.
Oh, then no. Haven't seen no kids.
Bye.
Call it if you need anything.
Now, let's see to this roundabout.
It was stuck.
Roundabout.
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 Grabbit's Independent Trade.
Grabbit's Independent Traders. I bought from sketchier places out in the Gap. A makeshift workbench had been set up. Its structural integrity seemed over-reliant on some old deflated tires.
Oh, it's an old link terminal.
I hadn't seen one of these terminals in 10 years.
I remember this one exactly.
The evil behind everything that happened all those years ago. The attack on my village. The death of my mother. Nothing happened. Probably because the machine had had its innards ripped out.
It's the Purple Gang Gang.
So it is.
One particularly large and familiar bird stood out from the rest.
Right, where is immigration?
I think over here.
Whatever it was trying to detect, I didn't have one. I guess this was the immigration terminal.
Ah, brilliant. You did not need to do that,
Welcome to
Foster.
the Union City Registration Terminal. Please place your hand below to receive your U-chip implant.
Ouch!
A U-chip had been implanted into the palm of my hand. I wasn't sure how it was going to help me.
Authorized citizen ID required.
Oh, I took the wrong path to get here. Cool.
It was a tire or modern art. I couldn't tell which.
I'm surprised it took them as long as it did to get back to this series.
Yeah, well, like they were working on Broken Sword was really the
There was a
fan
strange
favorite,
smell, and it was coming from the truck.
which was a shame because if they had worked on like but
That looks
they had
familiar.
time to work on. Oh, it's Joey.
It was a statue of my friend Joey. I couldn't imagine why they would have erected it. If Milo had been taken this way, I was sure Joey would help me find him. I needed to find someone around here who'd seen the stalker.
Citizen, welcome to the Abridged Audio-Visual Union City Fact File. The Union City walls were forged in 1994 by a small team of resilient workers. A common misconception is that the team was formed of Australian citizens. This couldn't be further from the truth. The city wall was constructed using British steel imported, along with workers, from Hull in the United Kingdom. Many
And that is a
citizens
direct-
of Union City can trace their ancestry back
Direct.
to that small and very dedicated
Oh, wait,
group
this is
of
finished first.
immigrants. This concludes your requested fact. Please return for an all-new Union City fact. And remember, be vigilant. This message
And-
is sponsored by the Ministry of Comfort.
And that was a direct reference to the developers of the game and where they are based, of
Yeah.
where the development company is based in Hull, United Kingdom.
I hope at one point in the game we stumble upon a broken sword.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, there was a reference to this, the original game in Broken Sword
2.
2. That's it.
Civic Guide.
But it is a different actor for
Foster. Helping you strive every day in every way. Here at the Aspiration Ministry, we believe that that every citizen has not just a right, but a duty to strive towards reaching the bottom. What? To that end, we'll advise help support your journey to achieve your Union City goals. Key to this is our world-famous kudos system of rewards, guaranteeing that every time you contribute to Union City, that moment is logged and appreciated and reflected in your kudos statement and value. All you have to do is aspire. Ministry of Well-Being. Here at the Well-Being Ministry, we understand that being a good citizen and striving always for the best can sometimes come at a cost to health and well-being. That's why we are always here to engage with you, understanding and supporting your work, your relationships, your ambitions, your whole life. There's no problem so great that it cannot be soothed away with one of our unique tailored reflections spa programs. Choose from an hour, a day, or even a week, whatever it takes. Nothing matters more to us than your well-being. Protecting you from cradle to grave, Ministry of Safety. Here at the Safety Ministry, we know that security is every citizen's birthright. From the day that the Council took over, your safeguarding has been our priority. We live in a dangerous world. Beyond our great city walls, the Gap is a living testimony to what happens when a society lacks protection. Crime is rampant. Out there, disorder, theft, violence, murder are everyday occurrences. Meanwhile, cities such as Hobart ride roughshod over cowering communities, ignoring the rule of law and accepted civilized behavior. Fortunately, here in Union City, our security services are alert to the tiniest infractions, nipping antisocial behavior in the bud and eliminating the cancer of misbehavior before it has a chance to flourish. Rest assured, our city walls are unbreachable, our police force uncorruptible, and our duty to protect you all is sacrosanct. I don't know why I became Churchill for a second. Ministry of Plenty. Giving you what you want when you want it. We at the Ministry of Plenty, at the Plenty Ministry, know that in a busy world you expect to have your needs and desires fulfilled on demand. You spend a lifetime striving, the last thing you want to spend a lifetime waiting to be rewarded. That's why we are committed to an instant supply line and policy of ultimate fulfillment. Since the Council took over running the city, we have had brokered deals with suppliers across the continent to ensure that every product is the best available and every product will arrive on time and in perfect condition. Whether you are upgrading to a new apartment, configuring a next-gen droid, or just ordering tonight's easy all-you-can-eat sofa buffet, you can be assured of our 101% ultimate guarantee of quality, quantity, and super service. Remember, if you're eating it, plenty put it there. And Ministry of Comfort. Smoothing away life's sharp edges before you even know they're there. Here at the Comfort Ministry, we keep a low profile. We like to think of ourselves as your unseen servant, delivering your personalized environmental preferences wherever you go, warming, cooling, showering, washing, cleaning, fixing, powering, polishing, just the way you want it. Our army of superbly programmed and maintained droids ensure that every citizen, no matter how low or high they are, receives the comfort they deserve. Although, of course, the more kudos you have, the more comfort you're going to be. That's just the Union City way. The Ministry of Comfort, we put the comfort in comfortable. Alright. Vending machine. Jesus!
Oh my god! Oh my god! No, Foster, bad idea. Or maybe not.
Enjoy this little piece of happiness, courtesy of Minos.
The machine ejected a garish, beclowned can of soda, labeled Spankles.
Please remain calm and await neutralization of any threat. Do you have any information on the cause of the alarm?
Sorry, that was me.
Your involvement has been noted. I must administer a minor kudos penalty. Please refrain from future illegal acts.
I said that was a bad idea.
Yeah. Minos.
Excuse me.
Bless you. Okay, this again.
No, I coughed. No, I do apologise about the coughing. I've not long got over being unwell.
citizen. Welcome to the Abridged Audiovisual Union City Fact File.
Zox, please.
You will notice that there are
Go
a
on,
large
go.
number of gang birds in this area. These beautiful and appealing birds are a member of the cockatoo family and are categorized by a large wispy crest found on the top of their
Oh, they're
heads.
cockatoos.
Gang are endemic to this region and are found in heavily populated areas. The birds may startle easily, but they are particularly efficient predators and can often be found carrying non-food items that they have taken a shine to. This concludes your requested fact. Please return for an all-new Union City fact. And remember...
Got more people to talk to. You!
This message is sponsored by the Ministry of Comfort.
The bird's beak looked especially vicious.
And off it goes.
I assume I have to hide the can of soda at him.
Maybe. I'm not
He's
sure.
a scruffy-looking technician.
That's fucking, what's his name? Lobano. That's the same face as Lobano.
Excuse me,
Oh, hello, visitor.
what's up with your bollard? Maybe I can help.
You?
Sure.
Hey, listen, Mr. Gaplander. It's totally cute that you want to help. But this mechanism's a teeny bit more advanced than what you're used to.
You'd be surprised. I'm pretty handy with these sorts of things.
Sorry, got to get back to this bollard. It ain't gonna fix itself.
The bridge seemed to be operated by some sort of hand scanner.
Error. Bollard malfunction.
The bridge appeared to still be broken. One of the posts was jammed.
Well, hey! It's working! Hey, we fixed it!
We?
Yeah.
We?
Cake.
Dude, Council sure is shining in my direction today. Do you know how many times I've scanned this thing? The last scan must have done the trick. You see, I'm the diagnostician and tech expert around here. Name's Hobsworth. What can I do for you?
Hobsworth?
So what's your deal, Hobsworth?
Hobsworth.
I am a diagnostician for the Ministry of Comfort.
And what exactly does a diagnostician do?
I find problems.
And fix them?
No, I just diagnose them. Minos fixes them.
Tell me about Joey.
Praise Joey. Not a day goes by where I don't thank him for the happiness and prosperity he brought to Union City.
Joey and I go way back. We must be talking about the same one.
Well, it depends. Our Joey was kind, benevolent, generous, firm, resolute, moral, magnanimous, proactive, and a friend to all citizens alike.
Okay, maybe we're not
Does
talking
that
about the
sound
same
like
Joey.
your Joey?
My Joey was more of a sarcastic pain in the... But he was my best friend. I'm looking for a vehicle that might have passed this way.
What kind of vehicle? Maybe I can help.
Well, I didn't get a good look, but I know it has 4 giant legs.
Legs? Word to the wise man. Vehicles have wheels.
Not this one. It walked on the sand. And it was, shaped like a dog.
Whoa. That doesn't sound like any vehicle I've ever heard of. And I've got more magazines under my bed than you can even imagine.
I don't want to know about your bed magazines.
About this missing kid.
Dude, word of advice, huh? Since you're new here?
Okay.
Look, maybe kidnapping is the sort of thing you people do in the Gap. But this is Union City, man. We're a proper society.
Gotcha. Thanks.
Fuck you.
Do you need technical expertise to be a diagnostician?
Of course. You need to know exactly where to point your scanner. See, I come to work and I pick up my scanner here, and then I report the problem. My interventions are key to the smooth running of Union City.
It's really important I find this vehicle,
Why?
because it kidnapped a child from my village.
Well, that's the Gap for you. It's like the Wild West, but, you know, without the West.
I know it sounds crazy, but I've been tracking the missing child for...
Nah, if it's missing children you're looking for, you best try the Gap, not here. Good day now.
I don't like Hobbs.
I don't like him.
You know what'd be funny, Hobbsworth? I can't hit him with the crowbar.
Looks like you're working pretty hard. Ankles.
Oh, hey, man. That's super chill of you. But I'll just grab one myself when I pick up a thirst.
Okay, I can't bribe him with soda. Stolen soda, mind you. Hello?
What do I do with this?
Why, you drink it, of course. There are even more flavors inside the city.
Go to the help desk. Explain soda!
The hologram was already active. The hologram showed a young woman in uniform.
Sorry to keep you waiting, sir. Welcome to Union City. My name is Greta. It is my duty and pleasure to answer any questions you may have about Union City and the local area. How may I help you today?
So is Joey still running things around here?
He was, until just a few years ago.
Oh dear.
That doesn't sound good. Hope he didn't screw things up.
Not at all, sir. Joey the Savior was a great leader. Citizen happiness reached unprecedented levels.
Good to hear it. I happen to be an old friend of his.
Oh, we're all friends of Joey, sir. Gone but not forgotten.
Is there some way I can speak to Joey?
Sadly not, sir.
Oh, you mean he's not around at all?
Gone to a better place, sir. Went to find peace after a lifetime of service.
Joey's dead?
Some say he strode out into the Gap one morning. Others say he took a boat at dusk and went to explore other lands.
Ah.
So who runs the city now?
The Council of Elected Ministers, of course.
This U-chip thing, what does it do?
It allows you to interact with all the Minos devices in the area, as well as storing all your personal information.
Sounds kinda invasive.
We prefer the word transformative, sir.
A child has been kidnapped from my village.
From your village? Was the child a registered citizen of Union City?
No, his name is Milo, and...
Polite apology, Minos could only concern itself with registered citizens.
I was hoping you'd be able to help.
And isn't hope a wonderful thing? In the meantime, do you have any other queries?
Have you seen any children come through this gate in the past 2 days?
Polite apology, I cannot discuss the details of other visitors.
Fair enough.
Okay, then. Have you had any other reports of kidnapping?
Not of Union citizens.
What about others? Gaplanders?
Gaplanders are of no concern to Union City.
So you can't help me find a missing kid?
It's outside my jurisdiction, sir.
I'm looking for a vehicle. Has anything come through here?
No.
You haven't seen a weird vehicle with legs instead of wheels?
Polite apology. I cannot discuss the details of other visitors' vehicular movements.
Fair enough.
But this vehicle, it kidnapped a child.
Is there anything else I can help you with today?
So you didn't see a vehicle?
As I said, sir, I cannot discuss vehicles.
But I'm sure you said no a moment ago.
I think sir is mistaken. Intrigued as I am by the notion of vehicles with legs, regulations deter me from such speculation.
Have a nice day.
In Union City, sir, there is no other kind of day.
Prat. Alright, what else we got?
Bitch.
Oh, who's this person?
Some dude sitting on a chair underneath a fan umbrella thing.
The guy looked like he'd been out in the sun a bit too long. Smelled like it, too. The guy looked like he'd been out in the sun a bit too long. Smelled like it, too. Sir, excuse me, sir. Are you...
Whatever you're selling, I ain't buying.
No, I'm not selling any...
A likely story. Name's Wendell. Joe Wendell.
Nice to meet you.
That remains to be seen.
Listen, you haven't seen a child come through here, have you?
Pinch something of yours?
No, he was kidnapped from a nearby village.
Oh, I see. Sorry to hear that. You're not the first I've heard talking about kids going missing in the Gap. I've never seen any come through here.
Well, that's
Have
interesting.
you asked those kids over by the playground? They've been here a lot longer than me.
What was that you said about other missing kids?
Nothing specific.
Go on, try me.
Oh, just rumors. Voices on the wind, campfire tales. One man's kidnapping is another man's wandered off and fell down an hole, says I. No kids round here. Oh, except those young bucks over yonder. Sorry I can't help.
What are you doing here?
Well, whilst Bruce's power cell remains as flat as a cow pat, not a whole lot.
So you're trying to get in the city?
Abso-bloomin' Trying being the operative word.
I take it this is your truck?
It's got my name on it, don't it?
Your name is... W?
Well, some of it.
And what exactly is it that you're hauling?
Until I get the old boy back up and running, absolutely nothing. Old Bruce is taking a turn for the worse.
What are you doing here?
Why, I'm enjoying the sun and the sights, of course.
Really? This place doesn't exactly scream tourist hotspot.
No, you blithering twit. My truck's broken down and I'm...
Blithering twit. I like that.
Careful, something.
No, you blithering
The
twit.
power cell is working. What are you hauling then?
Mini K's. Artisanal, organic, handcrafted protein cylinders. At least that's what it says on the packet.
Sounds expensive.
Doesn't it? Between you and me, they're just Knackwurst sausages. But these city folk love a tagline.
I'm looking for a vehicle.
Well, mate, today's your lucky day. This is a vehicle.
No, I'm looking for a special vehicle.
But Brucey is special. All he needs is his power cell and we'll be on our way.
The vehicle I'm looking for had 4 legs and no wheels.
A vehicle with legs. Think you've got bats in your belfry, mate.
ATSTs beg to differ.
Any vehicles come through here recently? Specifically, the 4-legged variety.
An AT-AT.
Only things been through here recently are birds, bad smells, and the occasional light breeze.
See, I've been following these tracks, but about a day and a half ago.
All right, pal. Didn't ask for your life story.
You sure you haven't seen any vehicles come this way?
Those land trains pass through up top every few minutes. Nothing down here, though.
Your truck's power cell has drained.
Aye, emptier than a politician's vows.
Ha.
There was a sandstorm put the bridge over yonder out of action. I was told to go park for a few hours. Turned into a few days. Trying to keep the mini-case cool in this heat emptied the power cell. I wasn't stingy on the aircon, mind, or the margarita blender up in the cab. A working man needs his creature comforts. Anyway, 13.7 volts drained to nout. And they still haven't fixed that blooming
Gang bird.
And you've been sat here ever since?
No choice, until they send someone out to juice up Brucey's power cell. Someone competent, I mean.
Have you spoken to Hobbsworth?
Didn't I say someone competent? That muffin doesn't know a panhard rod from a Chapman strut.
Mind if I take a look at the power cell? I'm pretty handy with this sort of stuff.
Hobbsworth has it. Told me he'd have it charged in a jiffy.
Great. How long ago was that?
About 1 million jiffies ago. My guess is...
Okay, how long is a jiffy?
Or it's being ground to dust.
I think a minute.
The city is a charged power cell?
Land snakes alive, yes. A power cell. Do you want me to write it down?
No, I got it.
I swear I recognise this guy's
Truck
voice
is full
actor.
of mini knockwurst?
You betcha. Mini K, best in the gap. Even contains some real meat. You're welcome to take a handful. Back of the truck's open, although the doors like to play silly beggars.
Oh?
Requires a special technique. Ritual, you could call it.
Ritual?
Ritual.
Aye. Now listen carefully. Step 1, give the bumper a wallop. Step 2, do a little jig. Step 3, pull the door and jerk it hard.
Oi, phrasing,
Wallop,
mate.
Jig, pull. That it?
That's it, lad. And remember the order.
Those mini Ks you mentioned.
As I say, grab an handful. Truck's open.
So all you need to get into the city is a charged power cell?
Land snakes alive, yes. A power cell. Do you want me to...
No, I got it. The doors, they're locked shut.
Not locked. Jammed. Ah, and I'm all out of lubricant.
So how can I get in?
Didn't you listen? It's a ritual. First off, give the bumper a good wallop. Then, do a little jig.
A jig?
Aye.
Pretty tech...
Have to move with the times, pal.
Be seeing you.
Aye.
I like Wendell.
Yeah, I want to have a look to see
Those birds
who
weren't going to
plays
let
him.
anywhere near the back of the truck.
I cannot attack the gangs. Alright. Oi, who are you? Get back here.
I recognized the girl. She was the one who'd run away from me earlier. This is the girl I'd seen earlier. Excuse me. Hello? Me what?
You're the guy in the desert.
Yeah.
And you're the girl with the corpse.
Okay, first of all, that guy was dead long before I got there. And second of all, it's your fault Big Steve stole my deed.
Who's Steve?
Lost your what? To who?
Do you realize how much potential trade you cost me?
Don't care.
Honestly, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Ugh. I trade. I'm a trader. Name's Ember.
What were you doing out there in the desert with that corpse?
Mister, are you looking to trade something or what?
Trade?
Trade, you know, tech, gadgets, knickknacks from the Gap or the city. That's what I do. I collect stuff, sell stuff, trade stuff. Only, since you're interfering, let Big Steve fly off with my deed. It'll be a while before I can make proper trades again. Now excuse me.
What's a deet?
My deed, man. DTT. Data transfer tool. Deet.
Ember's deet.
For?
Duh, transferring data. That's what I was doing with that dead fella. Transferring his citizen ID for trading, yeah? You distracted me, and Big Steve nabbed it and flew off. Like I said, thanks.
Oh, Big Steve's the bird.
Did you see a strange vehicle come through this way?
The gang
I know who.
Strange?
What?
You mean like that stinky
I know
one?
who voices that.
Wendell.
That Wendell brother. Yeah.
Legs.
He was in Fable 3.
Seen anything like
Ah, okay.
I knew I recognised his fucking voice. If I remember rightly, I think he might be Walter.
We were another thing we were discussing earlier before recording has an actor who's in Fable 3.
You're looking in the wrong place.
Who?
Selena from
Only
28
boys
Days
around
Later.
here are Pixel and Voxel.
What, she's in Fable 3?
Yeah, she's Paige.
I've just seen Big Steve.
Really?
And you still got your deet.
She's also Naomi. Her name's Naomi Harris. She's Tia Dalma.
No, I mean he's still got it in his beak.
Well,
Oh my god. Michael Fassbender is Logan in Fable 3.
Oh, cool.
That corpse.
I told you already. I was dating his ID.
Stephen Fry is Reaver?
Only now, Big Steve has my deed.
Is he? I know.
So facto, the
That would be
ID.
He's Reaver.
Whose
Fuck.
body that was out there?
Dunno. Just
Naomi
some
Harris
guard
Page.
from the city.
Bernard Hill is the water. Oh no, Bernard Hill is the
'Cause I
water
got the
black.
citizen's ID from his U-chip. Duh.
Nicholas Holt is Elliot.
So you digging that guy's
And Bings
U-chip out of
Kingsley
his
is
hand?
Sabine.
What? No.
Oh my god, Simon
Data
Pegg is in it.
transfer.
As Ben
I
Finn.
told you. I cloned his ID data onto the D for later.
What happens later?
Well, you know, maybe someone doesn't want to be found. I do swapsies.
For a price.
Yeah.
I got a U-chip with a temporary ID from over there.
Good for you. They're free.
Can I get into the city with it?
No. And yes. And no.
That makes no
Break that down
sense.
for me.
No, a temp ID is so they can keep track of you around here. Won't get you inside. Yes, I could deep that corpse's ID onto a U-chip. And no, because as you well know, my deet's been eaten.
Are you sure you haven't seen a young boy?
Kinda hard to get lost in a crowd here. This place ain't exactly Aspiration Plaza. So no, I haven't seen your kid.
I'm gonna try to get your deed back from that bird.
Cool. And I'm going to try to forget how annoyed I am that it was taken in the first place.
So Big Steve is the bird with your deed.
That's right, the big fat purple one.
What do you trade?
Like I said, sometimes people from outside want stuff from the inside. Sometimes people from inside want stuff from the outside. Second one doesn't happen very often since inside's got, like, everything and free. But it happens.
Suppose a guy from outside wanted to get inside.
Ah, my most popular item. Until Big Steve took my deet, that is.
Yeah, Big Steve.
That's
Gotcha.
all for now. Thanks.
Anytime.
I'm
Oh wait, no.
gonna
Come back if you want to talk business.
gonna kill Big Steve.
For someone with a business interest in dead bodies, she seemed pretty normal. A sturdy chain tethered the roundabout to the ground.
This is our manhole lifting tool in this game, the crowbar.
Hey, kid.
Push me! Push me!
I've got things to do.
Push me!
You have questions to answer, though, kid.
And now that he's on there, he's not going to fucking say anything to us because he just wants to be pushed.
Oh, no, he's done. All right.
Pixel reminded me of a kid I knew growing up.
Hey, Pixel.
How can I help?
You sure you haven't seen any children come through here?
Nope. Definitely would have remembered.
What about anything suspicious?
Suspicious? Yeah, there was this one guy. Tall, wearing a big coat and carrying a purse.
I see. Nice one.
And his name was Fossil!
Kid, I will hit you with my crowbar.
Listen, about this monster.
Jeez, man. Why are you so obsessed with monsters? They're not real.
Yeah, go into the sewers. You'll meet one.
What do you do here?
Well, me and my brother and
One
my
with
sister
tentacles.
usually live
Yep.
in a tribe way over that way by the old burnt-down radio tower. But it's like so boring there. We come here for the action.
I can see why. This vehicle, it had legs instead of wheels.
Vehicles don't have legs, though.
This one did. Your brother saw a monster, right? You thinking what I'm thinking?
Yeah, that it was a giant daddy longlegs.
No. that your brother's monster was actually...
A very small Daddy Longlegs, but very close to him?
No.
I caught a Daddy Longlegs once.
I don't care.
What was your question?
What's wrong with Voxel?
Like, why is he hiding?
Yeah.
I told you, man. He thinks he saw a monster.
Will you tell me where your brother is hiding? Maybe we can help each other out with our monster problems.
Maybe. Yeah, okay. You done me a favor. He's hiding in a bench in the garden. I told him I wouldn't tell no one, but you seem okay.
Bye.
Call it if you need anything.
Yeah, I will kill you with my crowbar. But I think we can probably call it for now. We've been going a while. We can investigate the sculpture.
A
Well, it
metaphysical
lets you.
symmetry of curvature, man and machine. If that was art, I must have been missing something.
Thank you, George. And I'm kind of excited where this game's actually going to go.
Yeah, same.
That
was hilarious.
So I've been Merrick D'Amato.
And I've been Classic Gamer.
And we'll see you next time for more Beyond a Steel Sky. Ciao.
Indeed is. Ciao.
Hi. Thanks for watching. This has been played, edited, and recorded by me, Merrick D'Amato.
And he's been helped by me, Classic Gamer.
You can find a link to Classic's YouTube channel, Classics Gamer, and his Twitch in the description below. Please like, comment, and subscribe.